Yes. I'm back again. And you know what? Let me give you my news update. The bulletin of the day. Quickly, the headlines. Let me start with the headlines. Yes, our legends are in town. Stamford Bridge. Our legends are in town to play in a Legends game. A charity game. All our legends are in town, and we've been hearing from some of them. Yes, our legends are in town. Ramirez, John Obi Mikel, Solomon Kalu, Florent Maluda, they are all in town. Stamford Bridge for a charity game. We'll be hearing from them. Those that are spoken, some are yet to speak, and later in the day, we'll be giving you every minute of news from Stamford Bridge on them. They will also be talking a little about Romeo Lavia and what next. Then we'll go to our club, our jersey, the official sponsor of our shirts. Yes, we'll be talking about that also briefly. The official sponsor of our shirts, we'll be talking about that briefly. And then we'll now go into some transfer news and some breaking news. Yes. So stay tuned and relax yourself, because I'm giving you an update on what is happening in Chelsea and beyond. Let me put it that way, Chelsea and beyond. Quickly, let's get started. Yes, there is a Legends match in Stamford Bridge this weekend, and most of our former players are in town. They are already in Stamford Bridge, and they've been speaking. They've been speaking because they saw the development, they saw the things that are happening, the changes now in Stamford Bridge, and the current development about the new squad, the squad that we have currently. Some of them have been speaking about some of the squad. For example, Ramirez spoke regarding Casado. He said, this is what Ramirez had to say about Casado. He is still young. He has a long way to grow. His growth can be very speedily if only he wants to grow. That is from Ramirez. He says that Casado has a potential to grow in the game, and his growth can be very fast if only he wants to grow. That means that it will depend on the player. It will depend on the player himself if he wants to grow. Yes. That is what Ramirez has said regarding Casado. And I'll be bringing you news about almost all of them. John Obi Mikel also spoke. About his joy, his happiness to be back to Stamford Bridge. Solomon Kalu also spoke about his joy and his happiness. They all have been speaking. They've been speaking about their joy of coming to Stamford Bridge, or coming back to Stamford Bridge, and they are to partake in that game, Legends match, over this weekend. Now we go to other news that concerns Chelsea. Romeo Lavia's injury means Conor Gallagher will continue to play a big role for Chelsea. Yes, Romeo Lavia's injury means that Conor Gallagher will continue to play a big role for Chelsea. How ridiculous that could have been if he was to be sold on that deadline day. How ridiculous that could have been if he was to be sold on that deadline day that Tottenham threw in a bid. Was it 40 million pounds or 45 million pounds, which was rejected? How ridiculous that could have been. You can just imagine. You see, sometimes, and Conor Gallagher is one player that I like him so much. His development, his growth, the way he started the season. From pre-season, he was determined to stay put at Chelsea. He was determined to grab his position. It was up to the coach to really identify how to be using him. But all the games he played so far, he played above average. All the games Conor Gallagher played so far, he played above average. Unlike Levi Colwill and Ben Chilwell, Conor Gallagher played above average in all the games he played so far that he participated in. How ridiculous that would have been if he was to be sold on that deadline day. Because now that Milova is injured, he's going to be Enzo, Casado, and Conor Gallagher in that midfield. Let's see how it will pan out. Let's see. We don't know how long. Right now, Chelsea actually don't really know how long Romeo Lavia's injury is going to take. They can't confirm it yet. It's not yet confirmed how long it will take. But how ridiculous that would have been, my friend. Tell me in the comment section what you think. Let me hear from you, Chelsea fans. Today, it looks like you guys are quiet. From last night, you guys are quiet. I'm not hearing from you. Let me hear from each one of you what you think about we maintaining Conor Gallagher, not selling him on that deadline day. And with this injury situation of Romeo Lavia, what would have happened? Let me hear from you, my friend. Let me hear from you. Let me hear from you. Okay? Yes. Blue, orange, and white all featured colors of Chelsea's 2024-2025 home shirt. According to the news we are receiving, Chelsea's home shirt for 2024 and 2025 will have the blue, orange, and white all featuring on that shirt. Our home kit for 2024-2025, the blue, the orange, and white will be featured on it. This is according to Footy Headlines. Yeah, according to Footy Headlines. As you can see the picture on your screen there, our home shirt, that is the color it will feature. That is the color it will feature. And there is also a news about our current sponsorship deal. Infinite Athletes. The deal has been agreed, has been sealed. I think it's about 43 million pounds. About 43 million pounds for this season. That's our shirt sponsor for this season. But from next season, according to Lucas, from next season, Infinite Athletes will become a sleeve sponsor while Chelsea tried to secure a front of shirt sponsorship deal worth up to 60 million pounds per year if they qualify for Champions League. Yeah. So from next year, Infinite Athletes will become the sleeve sponsor. I really don't know the differences yet. I want to research on the differences. If you know, please let us know in the comment section. Educate us at the comment section. Who the sleeve sponsor is and who the shirt sponsor is. Let's know from the comment section. So from next season, Infinite Athletes will become a sleeve sponsor while Chelsea tried to secure a front of shirt sponsorship deal worth up to 60 million per year if they qualify for Champions League. We already know the company that is coming in, Air Riyadh, they are the one going to sponsor from next season. So that we know. But we want to know the difference between the sleeve sponsor and the shirt sponsor. If you know it, please educate us in that comment section there. Infinite Athletes, they are going to be sponsoring the front shirt sponsor this season. That has been sealed. And you see the picture there on your screen. Infinite Athletes. Very beautiful. Beautifully printed on the screen. On the shirt. Okay. Yeah, Infinite Athletes will be front of shirt sponsor during the ongoing season. The sponsorship fee will be 43 million pounds. A Wheels then becoming a sleeve sponsor from 2024. They will now become a sleeve sponsor from 2024-2025 season. Riyadh Air is a potential FOS sponsor from 2024-2025 season ongoing. So as you can see it on your screen there, so it is. So it is. To other news, quickly to other news. Cristiano Ronaldo is suspended for the next game against Luxembourg. I think he had a red card shown or a completion of cards to him, so he'll be suspended for their next game, Cristiano Ronaldo against Luxembourg. Portugal actually won their match yesterday. Goal scored by Bruno Fernandes. Yeah. To other news, quickly, before we move on. Official, according to Fabrizio Romano, exclusive story confirmed. Qatar side Al Duhail have completed Philippe Coutinho deal from Aston Villa. Loan move, 100% salary covered. Yes, this deal was completed before the deadline day, actually. So official, exclusive story confirmed. Qatar side Al Duhail have completed Philippe Coutinho deal from Aston Villa. Loan move, 100% salary covered by the Qatari side. 100% salary covered. Transfer news, Costa's Tsimikas is set to sign a new contract extension at Liverpool until June 2027. Kostas Tsimikas is set to sign new contract extension at Liverpool until June 2027. Just to let you know. Yeah. Breaking news. Liverpool's Van Dijk has been suspended for one more match and a fine of 100,000 following the sending off incident in the Newcastle United game. Yes, from our sources, he was being sent off and he used a vulgar word on the referee. He used a language which is unacceptable on the referee. So he's now been suspended extra one more match game and a fine of £100,000 according to the news from Anfield. All right, that is it for now. I will come your way again in the next few hours from Stamford Bridge. I'll be reporting from Stamford Bridge this time around. So watch out for the news update from Stamford Bridge in the next few hours. 2 to 3 hours time, you hear from me. Shalom and peace.